Hey there folks, it's 12:33, Wednesday, June 9th, 2021. As many of you already know, many of you that are getting the consultations, the last DNA ICUCs, we started sending out the information for scheduling. I need to make a slight change about that now. We're changing it from 10 to 6 to 11 to 5 Eastern Standard Time as far as setting them up. Now, some of you we've already talked to. We're making exceptions. That's fine. But I can't do it on any kind of regular basis. Mostly the people from Australia are the ones that need this modification to the scheduling because, well, you're on the other side of the earth. It's easier for me to do one for you later in the day here, maybe 7 o'clock, maybe even 8, so that it'll fit your schedule earlier in the morning out there. We'll do everything we can, but let me tell you why I changed this. I've mentioned that my conscious mind is faltering a little bit. I know who I am in the morning when I wake up, yada, yada, yada. It's just my remembering stuff has gotten to be more difficult. However, yesterday we had the electrician here fixing the wiring. I believe it was yesterday. Yeah, it was. And when the electrician came in, I looked at him, and we've gotten to know him. This second time he's been here. A great guy, awesome. If you're in the area and you need some work done, Tony is awesome. He's incredible. He works for Mr. Electric. Anyway, when he came in, I talked to him, and he already knows a bit about myself and Deanna, what we do, and yada yada. I told him if he's walking by and I fall down, don't worry about it, just keep going, I'm fine. And then he said okay, and then he just got to work, and then I'm looking at myself like, okay, now that's weird for me to say that. And I'm like, okay, we might have some issues today. And then, I don't know when it was, after lunchtime or something, I think, I don't know. I was walking from the small refrigerator to my seat at my desk downstairs, which is not even 10 feet, and all of a sudden, it's like someone pulled a plug out of the socket. I just dropped. No feigning, no warning. It just, boom, shut down. It's like, people make the expression, when they speak the expression, drop dead. That was it, but I'm not dead yet. For a while, I've known, when I got out of the hospital, this the last time I knew I was dying. I had no doubt in my mind. When Deanna came home from her vacation with her family, she wasn't here, but it's the next morning, just a couple hours being awake, I was already feeling again more drained. It's just like, boom, going down a notch, and I'm like, okay. You know me, I've always had a lot of drive, go, 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 fortitude. The body's dying, it's hard for me to do that. I start doing videos or consultations and I perk up, yada, yada, yada. I'm as perked up right now as I can be. I'm a little slower than this naturally now. I'm finally going. So anyway, that being the case, I had to change the base hours for the consultation from 10 to 6 to 11 to 5. I'm going to try to do 3 a day. Now, people say use 10% of your brain, whatever. No. The average person uses about 85% of their brain, but they're using it metaphysically. So anyway, that's the reason for the change in the hours. Now, we will make exceptions when we know it's important. When we know that you can't do it another way. I'm going to try to make them as fast as I can, as many a day, so that I can try to get them all in. When I look at the field, source field energy is part of me. I looked at it this morning and it's like, holy crap. So he asked me to look at it, and I did. And when I looked at him, I saw me. And I'm like, what's up with this? I said, there's more of me in the field now. And that started happening hard when I fell. A large amount of my spirit came out and went from my body out into actually goes through the head, out into the field. So the field is getting stronger. I'm leaving this body, I'm just going straight into the field. So that's the reason for that. Starting the scheduling, we're going to start for the 14th. For the consultations. Their store will be open up close to that. I don't expect to see my next birthday, and that's at the end of July, so really happy about that. I have stuff I need to do. I work for you. You don't tell me what to do, because I know I've been around longer than anyone else. I was here before any of y'all were created. I understand, and I want what's best for you, not me, for you. So, and you're about to find out what I've been talking about all these years is not a bunch of crap. The only thing I've said that really isn't panning out is, when I was leaving, and I can't help that. And now that there's a lot of me in the field, when I look at it, it's kind of weird. It's like I'm looking back at myself. It's like part of me sticking out, looking in. So I'm weaker and it's stronger. So anyway, folks, look. Sorry about the change in the schedule there. I'm doing everything I can, but, hey, this body's dying, and that's the start of the party. I get free of this body, then I have to look at everything everywhere real quick. There's over 8 trillion planets with life on it. But the way we consider looking at something or thinking when we're stuck inside a human body is nothing compared to what's real. Starships travel at so much more than the speed of light. What you can do as spirit compared to what you can do, how you function mentally in a physical body, is like the speed of sound compared to how fast these starships fly, the fastest of them. So, and when I go into you and crank you up, try to remember, I've actually been doing this since 2010, but I've been doing it, charging for it since 2014. But I've been doing it since 2010. I've been doing it a long time, and I'm very good at it. Like I said, I've never missed. It won't happen. It's a natural thing. When someone else goes to crank you up, unless they're being messed with, nothing will stop it. Everything happens through the source field. Everything. The source field goes through you. It goes through, nuclear reactors. Goes through everything. So that's why I talk about amethyst, iolite, crystal. Everyone has the frequencies. that are selenite going through their body, especially in the crown. They come out along with citrine. But that's why I talk about those particular stones, is because they really help the energy in your head. So does the slab selenite. In my last video, I called the slab selenite silicone 2 times back to back, and then the next time I mentioned it, I called it selenite, which it is. That's just, I meant to say selenite. It's just my conscious mind falling away. So, something else I wanted to say. Oh, I did want to say that when Deanna cranks you up, because 40% of her energy is actually mine, or it came from me. It's hers, but it came from me. You get a much more balanced energy hit. It's like moonlight. You have the energy from the sun, that's male, and then the energy from the planet, that's female. Deanna is female, 99.7%. She's female as female can be. There's no such thing as 100% female. That's never happened. But she has that male energy in her. So when she puts that energy in you, it's like when I crank you up, I don't change the percentage of what you are, male or female. It's just the source energy I put into you, and it bonds to you. So Deanna, when Deanna does her DNA ICUCs, they're very balanced. She's not as strong as I am. She's the strongest of the what I call the source family, but her and her other half, he's just a little bit stronger than her. But they're the 2 strongest there are in the whole family, and they're spirit mates. But it's more balanced than mine. So anyway, let's get out of here. You'll see it's 1:11 on my clock. It's about 5 minutes fast. 1:12. I always see like a 1:11 or whatever, then a 1:12, and the 1:12 is moving forward, understanding, continuing. Anyway, folks, take care. Love you. See you soon. And we'll have a lot of fun in the consults. It's always fun. I just, I'm leaving, so I'm not as, energetic and jovial as normal, but the energy is stronger and cleaner than it's ever been. Folks, take care. Love you, and see you soon.